Hello, this is just a short little video about where to find your sitting bones. So I have a pelvis model here, and we have the front of the pelvis, the spine, and here where the leg bones come out of the sockets of the pelvis, where the hip socket is. And right here on the bottom, these two bony prominences are your sitting bones, sometimes called your sit bones. And so when you're in a yoga class and someone may ask you to sit on your sit bones, what you can think about, if I put this pelvis on a chair, and remember I'm going to see if I can sit on these two sit bones here. So I have myself on the chair here and my legs are coming down toward the floor here. And what will often happen is when we are sitting without awareness, we might roll backwards so that we're just a little bit, our weight is behind our sitting bones, which then changes the shape of the spine and can often create an over rounding in the lower back spine. Or we might sit unconsciously where we roll forward of the sitting bones, so the pelvis is a little more tipped forward. And then in order for us to feel upright, we may start to really create a bigger arch in the mid-back to get the spine tall, shall we say. I'll say tall in quotes. So when you're exploring sitting on your sitting bones, and it's much easier to do in a chair initially than when you sit on, say, a yoga bolster or some blocks. You can do it there as well, but a chair is nice because it's a little bit more neutral place to start for yourself. So you can rock a little back and forth and feel when you're right up on your sitting bones. So if I were to sit in the chair for myself, and I'll just show you, here is the back of my pelvis and my legs are coming out here. Now if I roll back behind my sitting bones, you can see how that shifted me backward, but also that it created a little flattening of my lower back. And a lot of times we're not aware that we're even sitting just behind the sitting bones. If I go the other way and I roll myself forward of the sitting bones, then I have a bigger extension, so to speak, in my middle back, which then tenses these muscles as I try to sit up taller. I might even push my ribs out to sit tall, but I'm actually ahead of my sitting bones, not even on them anymore. So having a firm chair, then I can find rocking forward and back a little. This seems about right for me to be on my sitting bones. And then from there, you can just relax into your position of sitting. So give that a try. Happy exploring.